Hello students, today we are going to discuss the question answers of the chapter R environment. Since many of you were facing problems in the class, so I just recorded the answer. You can just mark them from here in your book. Okay, so let's get started. Question number one says tick the correct answers. Though we have completed a few, but I'll just repeat it again for those who did not get the voice clarity. The word environment has been derived from which language? The answer will be French. Okay, a second one, which of the following is not part of human-made environment? Human-made environment, so answer would be land. It is asking not a part of human-made environment, rest of them are human-made environment. Which of the following is not a biotic component of the environment? Not a biotic means abiotic. So abiotic, water is abiotic here. Which of the following is not a component of abiotic environment? Not abiotic means that is biotic. So plants are biotic. Rest all of them are abiotic. The Earth Day is celebrated throughout the world on 22nd April. This is given in one of the boxes in this chapter. The atmosphere is held together by the force of gravity. This is given in the paragraph related to atmosphere. Which of the following is natural ecosystem? Rest all have got human intervention, but pond is a natural ecosystem. The Chipko movement was started in the state of Uttarakhand. We will be studying more about this Chipko movement in the upcoming answers. The average thickness of the lithosphere is about 100 kilometers. This is straight away given in the text. Fresh water is made available on the land through the process of water cycle. Okay. Then we have the word biosphere comes from a dash word bios meaning dash. For this, what you do is you just come to the paragraph titled Biosphere. So in this, it is given straight away. The line is here. The word comes from the Greek word bios meaning life. So our answer will be Greek and life. So we will be writing Greek here and life here. Okay, the greatest danger to the environment is from human activities. This is in the last section of the chapter. Human activities. Okay, then we start with section C. Just remember you have to do section A and B in the book itself. I'll just write book here and I'll just write book here. From section C you will be writing in notebook. Okay, so just remember this thing. Okay, we are to give like three examples of each. We will be writing them down. First one is biotic components. First one is biotic components. Okay. Biotic components, let me just write biotic only, that will do. Okay, biotic, you can just write humans, plants, then you can write fish, you can write animals. So any three would be good. Second one is abiotic. Abiotic, you can just like things which are non-living. So you can write river, you can write mountains, then you can write soil or any other resource which is of our use and which is non-living. Okay, then third one we have ecosystem. Ecosystems, you can write a pond, you can write river, river. You can write rainforest. Okay, since these names are given in the book, so you can just like stick around with them only. Then we have primary activities. In case of primary activities, also you can primary activities. These can be agriculture, this can be mining. Okay, so these are basically the primary activities that you can just carry out. Okay, we are to write three: agriculture, mining, or you can just cultivation or growing food. And what else could be there? Third one could be you can just like write fishing. So these are primary activity which does not involve too much of processing, जिसमें ज़्यादा इंडस्ट्री का इनका चीज़ों का यूज़ नहीं होता है. Okay, and remember you have to do this section in the notebook. Now we move on to section D, explain the following terms. First one is environment, so we just go to this, and this should be direct answer. Okay, you'll be writing from here the term, I'll just write D1 here. Environment refers to all the external conditions in which an organism lives. You have to just to give definitions, we'll be writing the first two lines. This is answer to D1. Okay, in case of D2, we have lithosphere. So there is a paragraph titled lithosphere. So we'll just pick the definition from there. This is your D2. The rocky outermost layer of the earth is called lithosphere. That would suffice. So we'll just be like writing these two lines in this case. Third one is biosphere. There is, let me just clear out whatever already has been done so as to avoid confusion. So this is your answer to D3. You will be writing the narrow zone where the lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere meet and interact is called biosphere. You'll be writing till this point. Then we have ecosystem. In case of ecosystem also we have, this is D4 I suppose. Okay. Okay, you'll be writing this. This is part of your D4 ecosystem. The complex system of interactions between the organisms and their physical environment in particular area is referred to as ecosystem. So you'll be writing this as answer to D4. Then we have urbanization. Urbanization is given in your glossary section of the book. Glossary section of book. जो बुक के पीछे दी होती है ग्लोसरी, उसके अंदर आपको अर्बनाइजेशन की एग्जैक्ट डेफिनेशन मिल जाएगी. Just locate the chapter number and there you will find this keyword urbanization. So you just like write that here in under 5. Then we have pollution. So there is no direct definition of pollution. So I'll just like write here for you. Pollution is something when anything which is harmful to nature is added excessively to the environment. So that is termed as pollution. So what we can write is when anything harmful to nature is added to the environment, environment, environment excessive in excess. ओके, किसी भी चीज़ को जो एनवायरनमेंट जो नेचर के लिए ठीक नहीं है, अगर हम उसको एक्सेस में डाल देते हैं तो वो चीज़ हो जाती है that thing just like creates creates more pollution. So that could be the definition of pollution. Okay, all right. So VIRON. Okay. Okay, all right. Now moving on to the next section, we will be continuing with section E. Give short answers for the following questions. What is the importance of ecosystem? So since there is no direct question, so I'll be writing it down here. This is our E1. So I'll just put this E1 here. Ecosystem is necessary for the very survival of any living organism on earth. Okay, it is asking about importance in the sense it is the most important thing, that is ecosystem is necessary for the very survival of any living organism on the earth. ठीक है, उसके बगैर सर्वाइव कर ही नहीं सकते हैं. I just gave you the example that we just I discussed many examples. Second one we have, why did the Chipko movement take place? Chipko movement, there is a special box in the chapter related to Chipko movement. So basically we are just to answer why did it happen. So I'll just like look out for that particular line. Okay, you'll be starting from here. This is our E2. This is E2. In 1973, the villagers in Alaknanda River Valley of Uttarakhand protested against the indiscriminate cutting down of trees. Trees तक ही लिखना है since we are only asked the reason. Okay, third one says what are the reasons for environmental pollution? There is special paragraph related to this. Okay, you'll be writing from here. This is our E3. This is answer to E3. So I'll just like write E3 here. So start from here. Environmental pollution is a result of unplanned and unwise use of technology. So we'll be writing just these two lines. Okay, then E4 we have how can natural environment be managed properly? Natural environment be managed properly. You'll be writing, let me just erase the previous one so that there is no confusion. We'll start from here. A perfect balance is needed between natural and human environment. A number of organizations with the help of scientists, technologists and planners are working to solve the environmental problem facing the world today. So this is answer to your E4. So this says that how the crisis can be averted. Okay, hold on a second. How can environment be managed properly? Maybe we can just find a better answer. It is important that all of us understand and live. Only then a balance of nature can be maintained. Nature environment be managed properly. Okay, what you do is you just like leave out this one. In fact, जो paragraph नीचे दिया हुआ है, that is providing a better answer. So you start from here, E4. It is important that all of us understand to learn a harmonious way. ये जो paragraph है, this environment को properly manage कैसे किया जा सकता है? तो only way is we live in harmonious way. और environment का जो है we learn to live in a harmonious way, then only it can be managed properly. तो वो चीज़ है. Okay, all right. Now moving on to section F, we have give long answers for the following questions. Explain the relationship between geography and environment. This is RF1. So we just go to the first page of the chapter. There is something discussed about geography and environment. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is your F1. This is F1. So it says geography deals with the various components of environment. It also studies interrelationship between geographical element can be broadly divided in natural element, human-made elements. You will be writing till this point only. Because we are not interested in what is division and everything. It says that how geography is related to environment. So various component geography is a branch which studies various dimensions of environment. So that is the relationship between these two. Okay, question number second says describe the main feature of natural and human-made environment. We have to discuss the main features. Let me erase the previous one because the answer is here in this paragraph only. So now we are answering F2. You have to start from here. The natural elements such as mountains, these are natural environment. It includes biotic, abiotic components. So main features are mountain, river, vegetation, animals, etc. Then coming to the right hand side of the same page, the human made elements, you'll just be like changing the paragraph just like it is done in the book right here, and you'll be writing till this place. That will be the answer to your F3, F2, sorry. So you'll be writing this as your answer for F2. Okay, then we move on to question number 3. It says, how have human needs undergone changes in the past in the passage of time and technological development? So it is asking us a historical question. So there is a particular paragraph related to this. We'll just like look into the answer from that paragraph. Okay, here it is. Evolution of human beings. So you can just start from here. In the past, humans have settled in fertile plains, and the invention of wheel and surplus production and exchange the surplus goods and others played them helped them in progress. So you can just like write this complete paragraph. So it is saying that how they have just like changed in the past. So they just started settling. Earlier they were like practicing this nomadic agriculture, so nomadic farming. So then slowly they just started settling at fertile plains, and then with the developments, they just like as a whole of the society develops. So this is answer to F3. Okay, now discussing F4, what are the problems faced by world today? How can we resolve these problems? This is the answer has to be in this paragraph. We will be, I'll just erase them so as you're not getting confused about anything. So what you do is you just like start from here. Today, the whole world is facing problem due to technological overpopulation. Environmental pollution is a result of. You'll be writing till this point first. This is your F4. So you'll be writing this, and then you will be starting from here. And a proper balance is needed between natural and human environment. Planners are this. You can just like write this first two lines. First, we are answering the first part, that is, what are the problems faced. Second is the solution. A perfect balance is needed between natural and human environment. तो आपने क्या करना है, टुडे से स्टार्ट करना है, अदर तक लिखना है, फिर उसके बाद अ परफेक्ट बैलेंस से स्टार्ट करना है और एनवायरनमेंट तक लिखना है. So this is your answer to F4. Now moving on to what's questions, we'll be writing the answers to these ones. Why do you think Earth is home to human beings and other organisms? Okay, question number 5. It says, hold on a second. So, why do you think that Earth is home to all the living organisms? You'll be writing because Earth is Earth is the only planet which supports life. Okay, it supports life. There are like conditions which support life. You can just like write this, which you can write. Okay, which support life. Okay. So this is the only planet, that is why this is home to all the living organisms. Question number 6 says, why is lithosphere very important for the progress of human beings? In this case also you will be writing uh, life on earth is not possible in the absence of lithosphere. Okay, because if there will be no land available, so we will not be able to survive in water for long. Okay, question number 7 says the earth would have been a barren planet without the atmosphere. Do you agree with this statement? Why? अगर एटमॉस्फेयर नहीं होता तो अर्थ बैरन होती. डेफिनेटली इट इज ट्रू. Because hold on a second, let me just write something else here. uh, earth would have been hold on a second, barren planet. Okay, barren planet, barren planet in the absence of atmosphere, because water cycle water cycle is not possible in the absence of atmosphere. समझे इस चीज को? Absence of atmosphere. water cycle जो है जो which is available, which is responsible for providing fresh water, and which is also like really important for the growth of plants and human beings. It will not be there if there is no atmosphere. So that is why it is really important. Why do plants and animal depend on each other? uh, because they are because uh, because plants and animals fulfill each other's needs, so they are interdependent. Okay, so you'll be writing them in the notebook. You will be writing the words questions also in the notebook itself. So with this chapter is over. If you have got any questions, then we can discuss in the class.